Yeah. When was the last time, out of all pure honesty, right? When was the last time that I went live for a One Piece, bruh? For a One Piece vid, bruh. Like, let's be honest, bruh. When was the last time anyone who probably subscribe or see me made a channel? When was the last time I made a video about made a One Piece vid or went live for One Piece, bruh? The only reason why I'm doing this is because Elbaf is near the corner. Like, Elbaf is seriously near the corner. I don't think people understand like how close Elbaf is, bruh. Like, Elbaf is close, Elbaf is near, and Elbaf is gonna be probably the best One Piece arc, or top five, top three, maybe. I don't know. Because the setup for Elbaf from since Little Garden with Dorian Broggy is crazy. Like, bro, like the setup for Elbaf is crazy right now. I don't think people understand how big Elbaf is, right? But it's like every 10 chapters or every 15 chapters, 5 chapters later, right? We get like input or something about Elbaf. And it all started with chapter 1056, One Piece, title Cross Guild. Right? Now let's go to Cross Guild right now, right? Like if we go to Cross Guild, you go back, right? We see Kid Law and friggin' Luffy battling each other, not literally, but figuratively, battling each other, talking about where they're gonna go. Let's hurry up and pick a route so we can be separated from each other, woo de woo. Then after that, we get the Cross Guild, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then Law brings them a poneglyph rubbing, right? A copy of the poneglyph, right? We get Killer. What is this, Trafalgar? A copy of the royal poneglyph. You have just as much as a right to it as we do. Only a trifling man would sneak out to a head start, right? So Kaido did have one of them. The same thing we took off of Big Mom's general. Fwa fwa fwa. We're going to have to put all of our strength into this task if we want to take part in the all-out war over the One Piece. Kid responds, "What? You mean finding the man with the burned scar? That's not enough to go on." And then Luffy asks burn scar, "What do you mean?" Trafalgar and freaking Robin, my best girl, I forgot her name almost, bro. And then Kid's like, "You don't know? Sounds like we've got an advantage. Ha ha ha. Come on, tell me," says by Luffy, right? From this, right? We couldn't really like tell. We can't say, oh, maybe he's talking about Elbaf. Maybe he's talking about a certain island he has to go to. Of course, he's talking about a certain island, but we don't know where he got to go and what input he's going to get from other people trying to hear rumors, probably try to get intel from other places. They're going to be going around. First, personally, I thought Kid was probably talking about finding a guy that's strong enough to be on their crew so they could be in the all-out war. Like Killer said, we're gonna have to put all of our strength into this task if we want to take part in the all-out war over the One Piece, right? So it's like when Killer said that, automatically I thought, oh, he's probably talking about finding a guy who's strong enough to join their crew so they can fight against, so they can be able to compete against, Luffy, Blackbeard, Shanks, the Admirals, the Marines and whatnot. This guy got to be, strong enough to be on our crew. But that's not what he's talking about. But I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, we're going to, go piece by piece and piece, the chapters, right? And, Kid says, what do you mean? Finding the man with the burnt scar, that's not enough to go on. The man with the burned scar. Like I said, I really thought, I know I'm repeating myself, but I really honestly thought, I thought like Kid was talking about a guy, you know, strong enough to join their crew and stuff like that, but it's genuinely not what he meant at all. Obviously, you know, this is just Oda, you know, giving us a little, just giving us crumbs. What is he talking about? You know how Oda does his writing. What is he talking about? What is this? What is that? Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. You know, and let's go 10 chapters later. This is all Elbaf, like foreshadowing. Like Oda's doing it piece by piece, showing us like this is what he's talking about, you know. Now, okay, let's go into chapter 1066, 10 chapters later, after 1056. We get One Piece chapter 1066, The Will of Ohara. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and this was all on like this is all about like freaking Ohara, you know, and the books surviving. Like this is all about Ohara and the book surviving. Like the will of Ohara still lives. The events of that, like this is by one of the Vegapunks. I think his name was Shaka. The first number one Vegapunk. The events of that day shocked the world. The island of Scholars Ohara, the most knowledgeable place in the world, destroyed in the course of a single night, with one little girl left alive for the crime of being a fanatical sect of scholars seeking to overturn the world government itself. Several months after it happened, I took a trip to the Carried for the charred remains of Ohara. I'd known the great archaeologist Dr. Clover in life and thought it appropriate to pay my respect to his memory. You knew Professor Clover. Vagabond says, yep. Let's skim through. Let's go all the way down. The lake in the center of the island was full of massive collection of books and papers of all kinds. I suspect that as the Buster Call burned down the island around them, the Scholars of Horror made their final stand and died protecting the fortune they wished to leave behind for the future. Ohara lives on. Save the books, throw them out the window, Robin. History is humanity's greater. We cannot give up, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Right? Then we go on. This is the page that was really crazy to me, right? Hold on. When Vegapunk went to the West Blue Ohara 22 years ago, Vegapunk saw giants. And what are all the giants doing there? And what do I do now? They understand the value of the books, right? The giants were picking someone up that was in the ocean, right? Right. This is what you see, a little silhouette, right, of someone talking to Vegapunk. Who is that silhouette and who does that remind you of? Let's go back to chapter 1056. Chapter 1056, right? We're going to have to put all our strength into finding the task. My Killer says that if we want to take part in the all-out war of the One Piece, what do you mean? Finding the man with the burned scar. Go back to chapter 1066. 1056 is what I meant, by the way. And now we're going back to chapter 1066. Who do you see right there? Who is that guy bandaged up in the silhouette with his little cowboy hat? That's Jaguar D. Saul. He is alive. People might be wondering, how is he alive? How could and everything? Look, Jaguar D. Saul, everyone should understand, everyone should know, everyone should comprehend that Jaguar D. Saul is the guy Kid is looking for. He is seeking the man with the burned scar. And that's Saul. Right? All right. We see the silhouette, by the way. That means Saul is still alive. He still have bandage marks. People might be like, people were asking, how could he be the man with the burnt scar? It's obvious. Aokiji isn't a heartless man. Aokiji literally made him live. Regardless of what Saul was doing, Aokiji purposely made him live with time capsule. The name of his attack, time capsule. Freeze him, but don't freeze him to death. Freeze him to a point where he can still be alive and breathing, like a friggin' ancient, like a tomb or whatever. You know what I mean? And ice is genuinely cold. You probably could have frostbite and then be burnt by the frost, right? Or Buster Call on Ohara, the island's literally burning to death and whatnot, whatever. Saul could have gotten burned. There's no way he could have just just stand there on the island. Of course he's gonna get burned, right? And he probably dive in the ocean where all the books were and etc. Or probably he was there while throwing away the books and he just left, etc. Or probably even Aokiji threw him in that dang lake when he froze him in the ice when he froze him with the time capsule attack, the technique he used on Saul, right? Boom. Now let's continue reading. It's true that we must not allow the government to discover that Ohara's library still lives on. So out of personal interest, I traveled to Elbaf in secret and read all of the books they rescued. In other words, all of the world's mysteries that Ohara deciphered are here in my brain, where I have carried on the great work of researching them. Like, bro, he went to Elbaf, bro. Come on, bro. Like, he literally went to Elbaf, right? And he's talking to the silhouette guy. Like I said, that's Saul. Okay, come on, bro. Robin, after the next page, Robin says the giant captain, his name was Saul, wasn't it? He's currently in hiding. I could not tell you more, whoever he might be. And Robin, she's not dumb. She just smiles. She's like, of course he's alive. She just don't want to say who it is. But obviously it's Saul. Burnt marks, covered in bandages. Bruh, I could honestly see Saul after 22 years after surviving the incident that happened in Ohara. Why wouldn't he be able to learn the books as well? Why wouldn't he be learning how to decipher the books and everything, etc., blah, 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 as well? Right? Come on. So that's the guy Kid is looking for. Now, the latest chapter, One Piece, chapter 1071. 5 chapters later, bruh, it was chapter 1056, then go into chapter 1066, then go to chapter 1071. Bruh, 1056 to 1066, 10 chapters later, talking about the will of Ohara. Bruh, not even like, bruh, 5 chapters later, mind you, we go, who do we see? Latest chapter, One Piece chapter 1071. One Piece chapter 1071. The hero deploys. Page 14. Who do we see? A stretch of sea in the new world. Whoa! Why is that fish so huge? We see the kid pirate's ship. We see Killer, ... holding a paper. And we don't know what that paper is, by the way. I don't understand why he has that paper in his hand. They probably been like traveling for like since they left Wano, got intel. I don't know if they've been training and stuff too. I don't know what they've been up to. When we see them, when we finally see, like, actually see them, like, in action, talking or whatever, actually chatting, probably when they get a chapter. Oh, we'll finally, like, see what they're up to. But we see Kid says, "Get up, we've reached land. Shall we disembark? Shall we?" You gotta ask what island. Bruh, I don't know. You gotta ask what island in the world could possibly make us hesitate to. Well, I'm fairly sure this island is the home of the giants, Elbaf. And then Kid gets up quick, smiling. He's like, Elbaf? He's like, Elbaf. And he's smiling like excitement, pure excitement, right? And then you see like his like smoke out of his mouth, like he's breathing. I don't know what he was doing. He told what's his name? Killer told him to get up. I don't know what Kid was doing, working out, probably sleeping. I don't know. He was doing something. But it looked like he has movement lines the next page after you see Killer looking at the paper and stuff. But all I gotta say is this, bro. This is crazy. Elbaf, 1056, 1066, 1071, all line up to each other, orders showing you that, yeah, Elbaf. And I want to say this right now, Elbaf is Kid's arc. Bruh, everyone been saying it. Egghead arc is literally, honestly, seriously the arc that's really, honestly, just like not Sabaody. It's just like Punk Hazard and a little bit of Sabaody, I'd say. And then Elbaf is gonna be just like Dressrosa, but of course better. And reason why people say that is because it's like, you know, Egghead is honestly like Punk Hazard, build up for Law, and then it goes into Dressrosa where everyone's literally love Law like crazy. And then we get Kid, you get the gist, right? Bro, since Elbaf, no, since Kid is looking for the man with the burnt scar, and we already agreed that that man is Saul. The problem is this. We know why he's looking for Saul. Well, technically we do, but we don't at the same time. We can say, yeah, it's because of the poneglyph. He probably needs someone to decipher them, etc., yada, yada. The problem is this, right? We know Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates are honestly going to go to Elbaf as well. Right? I'm just thinking, if Kid wants Jaguar to be on his crew, to decipher the poneglyphs and etc., the problem is Robin. The reason why Robin is the problem, it's because Robin and Saul are friends, really great friends. They love each other. Saul was there for Robin when she was down. And it's probably like if Jaguar D Saul was gonna be on Kid's crew, it's gonna be major conflict, I'd say. And it's like I don't think Robin would feel great or well competing against her friend, especially after not seeing him in a long time. They're gonna compete against each other for the One Piece, beating each other up, fighting. It's not gonna end. I don't know how Oda's gonna tackle that, right? It feels weird. So it's like it's either I don't know. I generally don't know how that's gonna be handled or tackled. I think he's gonna make them fight. I think he's gonna make him join Kid's crew. I generally don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah. But I want to say this. Since Kid is going on Elbaf, I want to say this. Kid, let me go into chapter 1050. No, chapter 1070, 57, I'd say. Chapter 1057. Right here. They're leaving the island, and this is where they don't do this, Rob. Okay, let's just go to the narrator speaking. But the charismatic Lord Momonosuke and Kinemon recruited mighty brigands to fight at their side. They led a tremendous charge and battled like true guardian deities. Neither Kaido, the Dragon King, nor the great ghastly Oran could compete. Their death screams split the sky. Right? Mind you, the narrator, Oda himself, the writer, is giving credit to Kid, Law, and Luffy being the reason that both Big Mom and Kaido's defeat. The whole world knows that Kid, Law, and Luffy are the ones that defeated Big Mom and Kaido. If Big Mom defeated Kid and Law, or I should say, if Kid and Law didn't defeat Big Mom would have went back on the roof and go to Luffy, and it would have been bad for Luffy, and he would have died on the spot. Let's be honest. If Kaido defeated Luffy, as we saw what happened when Luffy died, and then he came back as Gear 5th. But before that, Luffy went down. I mean, Kaido went down. When Kaido went down, he went to fight. He went to tell everyone to bow down to him, and it would have been bad for them. He literally went in dragon form, etc. He honestly could have soloed them all if he really wanted to. Right? And it was bad. No one knew what to do. But of course, Law and Kid weren't gonna back down from a fight, right? They weren't gonna back down from a fight at all. But all three of them deserve credit for defeating Kaido and Big Mom in a way, as you can see. So all three of them defeated Big Mom and Kaido together, as you can see. It says it right here. Neither the Dragon King nor the great ghastly Oran could compete against these three. Their death screams split the sky. Big Mom and Kaido dying. They led a tremendous charge and battled like true guardian deities. All three of these guys, right? Now, why did I go back to read that? The reason is this. Like I said, the whole world knows that these three guys are responsible for defeating Big Mom and Kaido. Kid is the first out of the top three supernovas, the supernova trio, out of right, the first guy to make it to Elbaf. Law's busy right now fighting Blackbeard. In my opinion, honestly, the truth, I don't think Law escaped. I think he got defeated by Blackbeard and went to with Blackbeard to back to Beehive Island, and then that's where Garb's gonna meet up with them, etc. Blah blah blah. Right now, Kid making there first is gonna be extremely great on his behalf. And the reason why I say that is because what? I have the screenshots on my phone. And we already know why and what I'm going to talk about. We should already know why and what I'm going to talk about. Right? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I cannot find it. Damn, bro. What the heck? Hold on. Dang it. What the heck? Where's the screenshots? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute to. Oh, there it is. All right. I thought I had more than that though. I thought I had more screenshots than that. It's kind of weird. But look, yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. It's this basically, right? Is this, right? Big Mom, we know what she did. Do we know what Big Mom did? We know the history behind Big Mom and crap. We know the history behind Big Mom and who? The Elbafians, right? And what's the history between Big Mom and the Elbafians? We know what happened between Big Mom and the dang Elbafians, right? They fought Big Mom. No, Big Mom fought them, I should say. Big Mom fought the Elbafians. But they're not really called the Elbafians, aren't they? I'm just saying the Elbafians, but they're not really like called the Elbafians at all, right? But like Big Mom went ahead and fought the Elbafians, but I'll just call them that, like I said. Big Mom did fight the Elbafians. They were fasting. They were doing like a 12-day fast thing, I said, right? Where the Giants don't eat at all. The Giants not eating at all. Big Mom, Big Mom fat self, she can't go probably a couple hours without eating. She gets mad and wants the semla. The semla is a delicious thing that's filled with sweet, the bread, the blah blah blah, right? She fought. Yo, she fought one of the kings. Let me see. His name was they're the oldest warriors in the world. Like they're 304 and 344, and there's 345 heroes of the Giants, former Giant pirate crew captains. You know who she fought? That one of those dudes. Joru. When she fought Jiro, what happened? She broke his sword, grabbed his beard, and slammed him on his neck. She grabbed his beard. She grabbed his beard, slammed him on his neck. When she slammed him on his neck, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. Bruh, she one-shotted the old guy, bruh. And mind you, we still don't even know how Big Mom ended up the way she did. She's just small and strong for no reason, but we never actually got the backstory. Like, why is Big Mom that strong? Why is she like so strong that she could freaking grab giants and one-shot them and they die? You know what I mean? Breaking swords. Like, even swords don't work against her because they rip. You know what I mean? They tear each other. Like, they literally don't work on her iron body skin. Doesn't make sense. She got one-shotted. I mean, Jarul got one-shotted. Chief Beardhill, Lin. He's about to kill her. Nothing happened. They despise Big Mom, bro. They don't like her. They ran her out of the country. What did Big Mom do? Big Mom ate Mother Caramel and the other children. Right? One was a warrior Elbaf who was worried about the House of Lambs, where Big Mom used to live, and came to check on them. The giant went pale, took off running, and never came back to the island again. Eventually, the tale spread to Elbaf and all the giants in the world, and from that point onward, not only the giants in Elbaf, the giants are all over the world knows about what Big Mom did as a child, you know, killing Joru, you know, the former giant captain's pirate, one of the heroes of the giants, and know that she ate Mother Carmel and, you know, the other orphans. And from that point onward, the name Charlotte Linlin became so hated that no giant would even speak it aloud. Right? Nah. Let's go back to Kid. You remember when I wrote the thing? You remember when I read the chapter about them being guardian deities and the great dragon king Kaido and the Oron queen Big Mom. I forgot you call that, whatever. I think it was 1057. Yeah. And great Gashly Oron could not compete against these three. Why is this good on Kid's case? Kid is looking for the man with the burnt scar, which is Jaguar D Saul. Kid is on Elbaf. Kid is the reason why Big Mom and Kaido were defeated, but the Elbafs hate Big Mom. That they won't even say her name. All the giants of the world know about this. Kid being the first person. Kid being the first person on Elbaf works highly in his favor because of him being the reason that he defeated Big Mom. The Giants are gonna welcome Kid with open arms. The Giants are going to welcome Kid with open arms, right? Like when the Giant welcome Kid in open arms, bro. Like, bro, come on, bro. Come on. What does that mean for Kid? Kid has an easy, amazing, great chance to like just openly go into Elbaf. They're gonna probably throw a party for him, call him the savior of Elbaf. Who knows what they're gonna give him, clothing and everything. They're gonna look at him as a hero. Who knows too? There's speculation. This just is theory. This is not confirmed. No one actually knows. No one actually knows if Shanks is the man that like if Shanks is the guy that honestly rules like over Elbaf. Like Elbaf is his territory, right? No one actually knows if Elbaf is his territory. You know, like Wano was for Kaido. Whole Cake Island was for Big Mom. Fishman Island was for Whitebeard, then Big Mom took care of it. Big Mom, you know, whatever. But yeah. And you know what's crazy too? I just remembered something. Luffy said he was gonna defeat Big Mom and make Fishman Island his territory. Fishman Island now knows that Big Mom was defeated, right? But Big Mom was defeated by Kid and Law. If Kid or Law were to go back to Fishman Island, could one of those guys claim it as his territory? I mean, it's possible. Why not, right? But anyway, like I was gonna say, I was about to say this though. Like, imagine if Kid goes into Elbaf right now and Elbaf becomes his territory. Imagine if Kid went to Elbaf and it became his territory. Is that wild for me to say? Not at all. Not at all. Like, I could just imagine how crazy Elbaf and like how fun Elbaf will be, bro. Like, seriously. We're going to see Prince Loki. We're going to possibly see Odin. People want to see Thor. I honestly believe Kid is the guy who's going to cause Ragnarok. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Right? It's just the fact that who knows what this arc is gonna bring, bro. There's too much things for like to happen in this arc, like to not like, you know, just all predictions. But I just don't like making predictions without evidence or like I'm not a fan of making theory unless I have like something to like go base off of. Because if you actually look at it and actually, you know, understand it, you can look at like you can look at all right. Like all we got is 1066, 1056, 1066, and 1071. And that's all we got to go base off of. But we don't really have anything else to do or say like that can help us in our case to like keep on, defending this, bro. Like making theories and stuff. That's why I'm not really trying to go in depth as much as I could, right? But like seriously though, they will honestly welcome Kid with open arms. Like what? Like come on, he's literally gonna like go into Elbaf. The Giants hit Big Mom so much that they won't even say her name. All the Giants all over the world know about what Big Mom did, and they hate her ass, bro. They hate her. They despise that. They despise that old hag, bro. Like for real though, like Big Mom goes into Elbaf right now. I mean, Kid goes into Elbaf right now. They're gonna welcome Kid with open arms, bro. And him being the first Supernova too. Come on, bro. Bruh. Kid's gonna get all the information. They probably wouldn't even hesitate with showing him Saul. Who knows what's gonna happen in Elbaf, bro? Who knows what the destruction and everything, etc. Blah blah blah. We're probably finally gonna meet Fenrir, and honestly, the person of all too, bro. Like remember, like I can see this being something with Orochi and Kaido, right? This can be a situation just like Orochi and Kaido. Orochi was like, mischievous. He was like disgusting. He was like this guy. He worked with Kaido to get what he wanted to accomplish in Wano, making Wano his place, his territory, and etc. Right? Who's known as like one of the most trickiest of all tricksters in Norse mythology? Loki, Prince Loki. I can see Loki, being that guy, that trickster. If we know about Loki, right? If you know anything about Loki, all right. Listen, in Norse mythology, and we already know Elbaf is all about Norse mythology. We already know that. In Norse mythology, Loki is a cunning trickster who has the ability to change his shape and sex. Although, right? No, wait, no. I was supposed to read that. In Norse mythology, Loki is a cunning trickster who has the ability to change his shape and sex. Who knows? Loki could have some kind of devil fruit that could probably change nothing out of something. Who knows what he can do? He probably has that ability where he can change anything out of anything. That's probably the ability that Loki has, right? In Elbaf. Like I said, bro, we don't know what the heck is going on. We don't know what's gonna go out. Like I said, Loki, it could be like a whole thing with not Big Mom, but Kaido and Orochi, where Kaido teamed up with Orochi to get what they want, rule over Wano, and etc. Loki can see Kid. He can probably tell a Kid, hey, man, you can take advantage of these giants, because Loki is one of the reasons, not one of the reasons why Ragnarok happens, but he's not trustworthy in everything. In Norse mythology, he's not trustworthy, he's not anything, right? Like, if we look at how Loki was a trickster, Loki, the trickster god, famous for his mischievous antics and devious deceptions, aided and hindered the other ruling deities in equal measure. His allegiance were always in doubt, neither good nor evil. Loki chose to be very definition of disorder itself. Right? You hear that, right? You hear that. Like, Like, I could honestly see Loki teaming up with Kid, making an alliance with Kid to get what he wants. Making an alliance with Kid to get what he wants in Ragnarok. Like, I have bro, I have notes where I spoke about this, like wrote things down. Like, like, this arc is crazy, bro. Like, this arc is genuinely crazy. Hold on, bro. Just give me a second, guys, bro. Don't leave. Don't leave me now. Like, Loki teaming up with Kid to be the reason why Ragnarok starts is not crazy at all, right? Like, there could be like ancient ruins, ancient times, and everything of what Kid can do, of Kid being written down, and like foreshadowing, like Ruix or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, anything could happen, bruh. And also, I want to talk about this. We don't know right now where right now we do not know where Shanks is. He probably already took care of Bartolomeo. Yeah, he probably already took care of Barto, or probably in current, like, chasing him down. I don't know why he did that in the first place. Really weird, dumb decision. It's odd by Shanks, honestly speaking. Um, but I genuinely believe Shanks could be on Elbaf as well. Whereas, like, probably whilst the Giants are welcoming Kid, giving Kid the the praise for him defeating Big Mom, etc., giving him new clothes. I could just see probably Shanks probably couldn't find Barto. He already escaped. Probably went back to Elbaf. After going back to Elbaf, the Elbafians, right, are just probably like, whoa, it's him. It's Shanks. Shanks is here, or whatever. And then Kid's like, huh? And then he turns around, he sees Shanks, and first thing Kid does, and you already know how Kid is. Kid is run on sight. The moment Kid sees you, whatever, etc., blah blah blah, Kid is run on sight. That's just the character he is, right? And I could honestly see them fighting. We probably could see the training he's done, what he's able to do. Because look at Law. Law had a few days of training. He got his hockey up. He's better with his devil fruit, not losing stamina, etc. And he's fighting Blackbeard. Um, Elbaf is gonna be crazy. I can't wait till the Straw Hats get there too. We're gonna get more Kid action, backstory, etc. I can't wait till we legit see the Straw Hats there too, because I think the Straw Hats are gonna get credit too. But I feel as if, like, Kid being there gives him the advantage of, like, everything, genuinely everything, right? So him being there first gives him the advantage of everything, and he has, like, the ability to, like, play a role, take advantage of the Giants because he defeated Big Mom and etc. Man, I generally don't know what else is gonna happen though. Uh, but I genuinely believe the whole thing where, like, the contrast, like the comparison between, like, Orochi and Kaido, and then you got Kid and Prince Loki being together is gonna happen. I genuinely see that happening. Where, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but I genuinely see Kaido being Kid and Orochi being Prince Loki. Prince Loki and Kid. I mean, in order for Prince Loki to get what he wants, to actually achieve his goals or whatever he wants to achieve, because he's a trickster, right? But he's a trickster, a manipulator, deceiving. He's mischievous. I read it out. I could see where Prince Loki teams up with Kid to start Ragnarok to whatever they gotta, achieve. Or we might even see Fenrir too. Fenrir, the wolf in Norse mythology that has the ability to eat and like to literally eat anything. Like that, his like the stomach of Fenrir is infinite. Like he even ate Odin type stuff, right? Like anything. He can eat anything. His stomach is bottomless. We probably could see that Fenrir. Fenrir probably possibly ate a devil fruit where the wolf Fenrir probably ate a devil fruit where you have the ability to eat anything. Anything, there's no limit to what he can eat. You know what I'm saying? You never know, bro. And like, oh man. I just see like this arc is gonna be crazy. I generally believe like this arc is gonna probably be top five, top one, nah, top five, top three, top five. Like, cause, bruh, from chapter 1056, One Piece chapter 1056, going on to chapter 1066, not even like 10 chapters later again, 5 chapters later, chapter 1057, all of this build up to Elbaf. And now the Straw Hats are going to leave Egghead taking Vegapunk with them, and they're going to go to Elbaf. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is crazy. This is genuinely crazy. And I don't think people is like they're taking this seriously enough. If people did, then if people took this seriously enough, then if people took this seriously enough, then who knows, right? Like, come on, bro. 1056, the man with the burn scar. 1066, the will of O'Hara lives on. 1071, Elbaf, Kid and Killer. Like, I don't think people understand how big this arc is gonna be. It's gonna be a big arc, crazy arc. I genuinely hope, I genuinely hope, I hope, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think that. But so I'm not even gonna say it. I don't think that's gonna happen. But the possibilities of Shanks being there is really low, in my opinion. I don't think Shanks gonna be there. I just don't feel him being there. He might be, but will he? Probably, but possibly? Nah. Man, it's crazy. But it is what it is. I like the callback too from like chapter 865. If you go to chapter 865, if you go to 865, right? the callback. Chapter 865. We see Big Mom on Elbaf. She has like a callback. She's like, there are such big fish here. And then chapter 1071, we see the kid pirate ship. It's like, why is that fish so huge? The callback there was nice. I like it. Man, what? Frick! It. I wonder, man. Does anyone believe though? Anyone believe anything I'm saying right now is gonna actually happen? I believe everything's gonna happen. What I'm saying, but I don't think. I want to see Thor. I want to see Odin. I want to see Loki for sure. Oh, Beijing might be there too, but I don't know why. Some people say Beijing's gonna be there, but I don't know why. But anyway, man, I had to say what I had to say. I'm running out of ideas and things to say, so I'll just end the stream here. Hope you guys liked, man. Come tune in, share the video, like it, comment section, and comment whatever you want. Comment, let's discuss things. Peace.